Welcome to the Kane and Reloaded show. This is your boy 305 Kane.
And it's your boy DJ Reloaded.
Before we get started, we need y'all to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we go live. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you tell your friends and family about us. Help the Kane and Reloaded show grow. Help us gain those subscribers, those likes, those views, those shares. And we only get that as if y'all help us put the word out on what the Kane and Reloaded show bring to the table. All right, so DJ Reloaded, how you feeling today, my boy?
I'm feeling good, man. But I unfortunately have an update today on the story that we did a couple days ago with Ahmaud Arbery from Georgia. I posted a video to the Facebook just now. It shows a video, broad daylight, middle of the day, with Ahmaud running, and where it looked like the father and the son was in the pickup truck, and they cut him off. And you can see where Ahmaud swerved left and went right, and then he ran towards the son when the son was already out of the truck with a gun. Ahmaud tried to pretty much fight the son for the gun, and as he was rushing the son, he was shot once. You seen another shot go off, and after the third and final shot, you seen Ahmaud just stumble and fall to the ground. The father was in the back of the pickup truck. And what's crazy about this, when I first heard this story, my visual of the whole encounter was different. I thought that they both pulled up on him and then got out the truck, but they already had him cut off. I thought it was nighttime. I don't see how a DA could just want to clear the father and the son, and I can understand the dismissal of the DA from that case too. I personally think the DA should be fired.
All right.
This video is very telling on the thought process of that young man as he was running through their neighborhood. And again, I mean, that family, want to make sure that this gets out. I'm glad that the video got out. I'm devastated, and what's crazy about this is the topic that we're doing tonight is so opposite from this, but it has to come out. We got to speak about it, and rest in peace, King, again.
And one thing I want to touch on, if you get a chance, go over to the Kane and Reloaded Facebook group page and check out the video. And when you check out the video, keep in mind that there was somebody that was following that truck who was recording the video.
Yeah.
They didn't say a word, no compassion, no, it ain't like they was an innocent bystander witnessing something happen, because they had no emotions to the situation.
Facts.
So it was somebody else involved in that too.
Yeah, so that was
to the video.
Premeditated murder. I mean, I it's crazy. I'm devastated. That was a modern day lynching.
Facts.
But today's topic, Kane, bring it in, baby.
Today's topic, we're gonna talk about security guard, father of 9, up there, and he was shot in the back of the head out there in Michigan, Flint, Michigan, if I'm not mistaken.
Flint.
Security guard basically doing his job, what he was hired to do, following protocol of what the store asked him to do, and end up losing his life. I'll touch on a little bit of the detail. Well, DJ Reload touch on a little bit of details of what went down between the security guard and this family. It started off with the mom and ended up with a whole family. So touch on that a little bit, DJ Reloaded.
From the story that I gathered, Calvin was, again, he was just doing his job.
What's his name, Calvin? Let me. Go ahead, finish with it. I'll put his name out there.
Calvin was doing his job. Again, father of 9. I seen some reports say father of 8. He was doing his job at a Family Dollar in Michigan. And what happened was, lady come in the store with her daughter, and Calvin again doing his job and following protocol. he let the woman know that hey, they can't be in the store without a face mask. It turned into an argument. Um, the lady, from what it was reported, spit and yelled at Calvin for him doing his job. She left, and then later came back with the father and the son, and Calvin was shot in the back of the head,
Mm.
just for doing his job.
Mm.
You know, I when I heard about this story, I tossed and turned last night in my bed. You know, I was just thinking about me being a father. You know, me doing a job that sometimes I have to tell people I can't take that.
Right.
You know, and what happened to him is not his fault. This man was just doing his job. He was just trying to keep everybody safe. And
Right.
from the reports and what I'm gathering about Calvin, um, who he is as a man, from what I have read, they said he was a good man. They said he was the type of guy that would rip and run, and very, would look out for his fellow guy.
Mm.
For a woman to put her family in this position is crazy to me. After he asked her to get the daughter a face mask, and if she didn't have one, if she had enough sense to call her husband and her son to come up there, she could have called the husband and son and just come and watch the daughter as she buy the items that she was trying to get from the family dollar store.
Or she could have took her daughter back home and
That,
went back to the store herself.
or just follow the policies that's in place. Because I'm in Denver, Colorado. You have to wear a face mask when you're going into stores. Some people don't. Some stores enforce it. Some stores don't. Like I said again, there's a lot of 7-Elevens that you can't even 7-Eleven the restaurants you can go in, you can't even use the bathroom. I'm not gonna act reckless or upset that I'm gonna do something so stupid that's gonna cost somebody their life and mine.
Right.
But what really devastated me about this topic, and the reason why I don't care to say their names, because what devastated me about this topic is this man was a father. He was a husband.
Mm.
And I thought about it when I come home from work and my daughters run up to me and say, "Daddy," when I open that door.
Facts.
That makes me feel so special every day.
Every day. That's a fact.
And know that they robbed this man kids. They
Mm.
robbed this man wife. They can never take that back. He can never be brought back over a face mask.
Right.
I'm gonna say it one more time. And I need for y'all to believe this here. There's two sets of black people in this world.
Mm.
I know me and my homie Jason, we go back to back on this topic all the time. You know, I even brought up the Bible today. I brought it out. You know, I mean, Matthew 13:24. I'm gonna just drop it on you like that, and you can read it. You can read it yourself. I ain't gonna break it down for you. I ain't gonna discern it for you tonight. But we got to get in tune. We got to get understanding that not all skin folk is kinfolk. Because that woman could have had an understanding of this man's job and his position, and 9 times out of 10, he just wouldn't. If we wasn't going through a pandemic, and that wasn't, and he was just being a jerk about a face mask, this would never have happened.
Right.
He's just doing his job.
Common sense says the situation that everybody is in right now, that whatever he's trying to tell you, it's not something he's trying to make up on his own, or he tried to imply a rule that he felt like he wanted to be, Billy Bad, or he wanted to be tough in the store. That's a rule that, like you said, majority of the country is dealing with. So how can you have fault in that person for following what majority of the country is doing? So you might as well start shooting up everybody. Everybody, that all of the security guards in the store, like, that don't make sense. that this man, like you said, had to lose his life. His kids had to lose their father. His wife had to lose her husband. His family had to lose, from what they say, because I don't know the man, so I got to go by they accounts of their interactions with him. His family lost a good man. They miss him. They love him. They miss that interaction, like you said. His kids that coming home. I come home, my little, especially my youngest one. She runs from wherever she at to come wrap around my legs. And like you say, that's a wonderful feeling. And not only did you rob them of it, you robbed that man of having that feeling. You robbed that man of being able to come home and see his kids and enjoy his kids and enjoy them growing up. Like, I do get the kids and the family too, but you really took something from him, which was his life. That
Not
he
just that, but not just that. She had a daughter. Her daughter lost a mother to the system, a brother
right.
to the system, a father to the system. And from what the reports say, I mean, I don't know if it updated or not, but they were still on the run last time I checked.
Mm.
You destroyed your whole household.
Whole household over a face mask, over a situation that easily you could have walked away from. Easily. And I don't understand the notion of the husband. Man, you talk about this offline. I feel he's the biggest dummy of it all. For him to be that riled up over what his wife's saying about a security guard at the store, that you would go up there with a gun and you or whoever did it, you or your son, whoever, and end up taking this man's life. I can't believe he let that situation trick him off the streets, because that makes no sense, man. For you to have a household, to be the head of your household, and you run your household that way, that means you was leading everybody in the wrong direction.
Man, a lot of men are weak out here nowadays, man. A lot of men are emotional, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you know, a strong man, know how to balance his emotions. But I also feel like and this is me speculating, I don't know, right? Um, it got to be deeper than this. I got to believe it's deeper than a face mask.
Mm.
I got to believe that. I mean, I never been to Flint, Michigan. I never been to Michigan. Never been to Detroit. But I don't. I mean, somebody had to know somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It got to be deeper than just. I told your daughter. I told your wife she can't come into the store without a face. With the daughter without a face mask. She goes home. She goes home and pick up her phone. It doesn't really get into those details. And he comes with the family, with the husband and son come back, and he's shot in the back of the head.
It gotta be though. That's what I'm saying. It gotta. I don't. That's this situation. When you told me about it, and I looked on it, I actually saw the post you posted, and I read it a little bit. We talked about it, and when I saw it, eyebrow like, what? That don't make sense. Like, why he had to lose his life over something as simple as a face mask? And it just made me think, man, it have to be. If it's not, come on, man. That's no way to lose your family to a system.
There's no way. And they denied her bond today. So she ain't even getting out.
Mm.
I did read that story today. She went before a judge today, and they denied her bond, rightfully so.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, like I said, let me say it again. We started off with one story, now on this story. I just want justice for people,
Mm.
and that's the biggest thing about it for me. There should be just justice for people, and it doesn't matter if you black, doesn't matter if you white. Wrong is wrong. Again, one story, a family lost a son, and another story, a family lost a father, and both families deserve and need justice.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, it's crazy and what we going through as a nation, as people, and we still carrying on like we crazy out here in this world.
Yeah, and like you said, that the one of the biggest loss in this situation too that we got to add in there. You touched on a little bit is the family that killed the security guard. Their daughter now is out here lost by herself. The whole family gone. The brother, the mama, the daddy. She by herself now.
Facts.
So what she's gonna do? What she got to endure for the rest of her life? Because in this situation, none of y'all coming home.
Facts.
So
And again, being upset, being frustrated. Like I said again, when I go into a restaurant, I'm at work. I be wanting to wash my hands, and I can't go into the bathrooms, so I have to readjust. Is either bring my bottle of water, some hand soap, and be able to clean my hands properly. I don't believe sanitizer, is proper way of washing your hands.
right, of
But
course not.
I'm gonna make the proper adjustment. I'm not gonna take that out on the people in the stores who just doing their job, who got families who want to go home. I just think that people need to realize what's going on and take it serious and understand that people who are essential employees are not trying to be harsh, are not trying to be malicious, not trying to be, nasty to people.
But we got to come home too.
We gotta come home to.
And with that being said, this gentleman, he's not able to come home to his family. Arbery, Ahmaud Arbery, he's not able to come home to his family. Calvin James Munerlyn is not able to come home to their family. And we lost two good brothers from the accounts of the people that's been around them. We lost two good brothers to senseless acts. One that needs to get justification for it, and one makes no sense that y'all did that, and y'all going to get justification for that one. And just like we talking about with equality and justification, those guys that was in that truck need to be getting tried just like those people that was in that Family Dollar.
Facts. Facts. And I know that again, I don't know the brother and the son. I mean, the husband and the son is caught, but they offering $1,000 award. Hey, make that phone call, people.
Facts. With that being said, this has been the Kane and Reloaded show. I'm your boy 305 Kane.
And it's your boy DJ Reloaded.
And before we get out of here, we need y'all to make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. Let us know you enjoyed the content, especially if you made it this far. That means you loved us. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live. And make sure you share and tell your friends and family about us and keep this Kane and Reloaded show growing and keep it moving. We moving people, and we need y'all to keep us helping move.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peace and love, family.
Peace and love.